I loved one man in my life, and that was it.
Who was that?
Your father. Smart. Maybe your father. No. Listen, I went to a party. You probably heard this before. I went to a party with this, and this guy, he was so quiet. We went on a double date. Well, in those days, if you didn't have a date on Saturday night, it was, oh my. So he was nice and everything, but he never talked or anything, So we're coming out of the movies. I used to go to the hot shop. You know what a hot shop is?
Small shop.
Well, you couldn't get any liquor. It was just milkshakes and stuff like that.
Too bad.
So
Sure, you paid enough.
the couple we were with, this one guy said, "Oh, my brother's having a party in the basement of our house," and it was like our basements. It was nothing fancy, but neat and clean. And they had this. So he said, "Well, no." I said, "We're going." So the four of us went, and I met my husband and my mother. So we went on a date. She says, "Well, how was it?" I said, he's too quiet for me, but I met somebody really nice and I'm going to marry him. She said, "You're kidding?" I said, "No, I'm not." And I did.
There you go.
I knew right away. Liked everything about him. So that was Saturday. So the next day was Sunday. 4 boys from the party called me up and I went out with him and that was it.
Nice.
I was still dating other boys because, I would.
They keep your options open, right?
Huh? Oh,
Gotta keep
yeah,
your
well,
options.
not only that, but I think you should date, when you meet somebody for the first time, even though I knew, you gotta,
You gotta know, but also make sure.
and you gotta test all the waters.
There you go. Gotta test all the waters.